These are up to their oxters. And I don't know if you understand that word, but are up to their good man.
Some of us do.
And what's happening in Iraq, and you know they're shoulder to shoulder with the big arms deals that were just done recently in terms of Saudi Arabia. But Jerry Adams, and also if I may say so, the IRA have gone. There's a peace process here. And it shows that the Tory party had no real investment.
How do you call this tonight?
How do I call this? Well, do you
believe in that exit poll? Do you think that's going to play out?
I would say caution. Well, no, I think the signs are, and you know that the John Curtis and the others are sort of saying, well, be careful because those early results suggested the Conservatives may have done a little bit better and Labour may not have done quite so well. I've got a feeling we may get right back to the same situation tomorrow morning. We will have Theresa May saying nothing has changed. Nothing has changed.
But of course, if nothing has changed, every journalist in the country is going to be saying, so why did you call the election?
Absolutely.
And
indeed,
Jeremy Corbyn might be saying...
Of course. Well, the reason she called the election was quite...
Skay 1019 by same time. Low rock...
I can't complain. I stormed to victory in 1997 with 34% of the vote. I mean, how can that be democratic when two-thirds of the people don't want you and you end up with being MP? But I didn't complain. I got elected 3 more times with increased majorities. And in 2015, I lost. And that was a surprise. Not winning tonight is not a surprise. I wasn't going to stand again in 2020, but Theresa May offered me a lifeline, which I couldn't.
In the most unexpected way. I mean, if you take Glasgow, for example, where people are forecasting that they could be back for these 1 or 2 seats. I mean, there isn't a single seat in Glasgow where the SNP does not have less than 50% of the vote. So, no one was expecting there was going to be a significant drop there. But nobody really on the ground was detecting this, particularly in Glasgow. You expected that there would have been some indication in the previous few days.
My finger up right now.
Okay, good stuff. We'll take one more. Hello, sir.
Hello. Miserable. Could not be more miserable.
You wouldn't be a Conservative by any chance, Jonathan, would you?
I would be Conservative, yeah. I mean, the whole thing's gone horribly wrong.
Not yet it hasn't. Not yet it hasn't.
No, Stephen.
This exit poll, if you look at the first few results, something along the lines of a majority for the Tories of 40, even between 80 and 100.
All right, let's just say it's 40, okay? It's still a disaster. This was an open goal, which had a 20-point lead. Quite frankly, the whole campaign has been miserable. Have no kind of message to the youth, no message to students, in fact, no message about anything other than you keep well.
Los últimos 10 metros en patera, para que también fuera algo para la alianza de civilizaciones.
I don't know how this is going to work out tonight.
Any forecast having MPs y por ahí may win desde el móvil como si fuese un Samsung abriéndote del bolsillo.
Yes.
We have a result coming in from Darlington. Let's hear that one.
The total number of votes given to each candidate was as follows. Brack, Kevin John. UK Independence Party, 1,180. Chapman, Jennifer, commonly known as Jenny Chapman. Labour Party, 22,681.
Anne-Marie. 2, slight rain, 3 miles, 997, steady.
Peter Malcolm, the Conservative Party, 19,401. Chapman, Jennifer, commonly known as Jenny Chapman, Labour Party, 22,681. Curry Anne-Marie, Liberal Democrat, 1,031.
Then in fourth place, the Green Party coming up.
1,401. Snedker Matthew Charles, Green Party candidate, 524. Therefore, I hereby give public notice that Jenny Chapman is duly elected as Member of Parliament for the Darlington constituency.
So that the result then in Darlington, seat
2015. So, and obviously St Albans voted very clearly as a Remain constituency, and the demographics do seem quite favourable to the Liberal Democrats, and we had a big campaign there with visits from Paddy Ashdown and two from Tim Farron. So I expect that we will do well in St Albans, and it'll be obviously very disappointing if we don't do quite well enough.
We'll get the latest from Watford very shortly. Chris Ostrowski, who's
the DUP look to have pulled well. I believe I haven't seen too much from across the board, but that may be a trend, I'm not sure. But so, look, as I say, we are hopeful. But as I say, it is, at this stage anyway, it is too close to call.
What was the pitch you were making to replace Margaret Thatcher in this campaign?
Well, it was a time for change. The duration of my life.
Obviously, that was historically a Liberal Democrat stronghold.
The practice with the imposition of what has been.
Speed charger, absolutely. At full capacity for tomorrow night.
Vamos a ver, en esta situación nos queda una noticia y podemos dar la del cuadro que ya hemos...
which does mean that Sarah Parsons in this context gets very much squeezed out.
What's your best feeling is among the Democrats this morning?
Government with our Conservative majority, so it could still be a very strong position for them. And how it beginning
Will be as the night unfolds. Mike Lindley, Mike, I'm sort of struggling with a 40-second swing. And 40s and nights.